March 1st, 2024, October 3rd, 2024, October 6th, 2024, May 3rd, 2025, and now May 24th, 2026. Hello from Halcyon, the Legacy Continues project team. I am Tom, a.k.a. Lias Orion. How the hell are you doing? Happy March 1st. That's a very special day amongst the fandom, amongst the people, you and I. Happy birthday to the Galactic Starcruiser. But we're here to talk about what's next for us, what's next for you if you've been a player before or if you've just discovered us and you've just signed up for our next event and you're like, who the hell are these people? We're here to tell you. And I want to be able to introduce ourselves first so you get to know who we are, know what we're all about. First, like I said, I am Tom Oakery, a.k.a. Lias Orion. I will see you at the next event. Shut the hell up, whoever the hell that was. Okay?
You
And
have to ask.
I'll kick it over to that shrew of a voice I heard, to my dear friend.
Don't talk about Rachel like that.
Aaron Kramer. Aaron, how the hell are you this evening?
I'm doing great, and I'm so glad that you ask, and I know that you care. Not just about me, but about our mutual good friend, Zilla Nir'Oz, that I have played more than once, and I think we could introduce maybe some other characters.
Oh, I can just tell you that Lias is heartbroken. What are you trying to say there, Aaron?
Oh, well, for those of you, and of course, no one is more heartbroken than Lias Orion, I believe. If I've gotten one tear-soaked letter from Lias, I've gotten probably 100 about how sad he is. But
Those were threats.
unfortunately, Zilla will not be able to make it to this upcoming event due to some unforeseen circumstances. One thing led to another. It's a whole big deal in hut space. I think the less said, the better if you kind of know the huts. So Zilla won't be there, but I know we do have some other returning characters.
Oh, well, why? Yes, we do. And let me introduce to one of them. You can find her sniffing around the cause, so you know she's good in my books. I'm kicking it over to Betsy, a.k.a. Bex Malbeth. Bex, how the hell are you tonight?
Hey, I'm doing great. And Bex, though, as you know, has to keep kind of a low profile. She can't go around that corner toward that specific cantina because there are a few credits due there. So she's going to be on planet looking to make some connections and probably looking for a little bit of help, maybe taking care of that bar tab or finding something that, might come in handy one of these days. So both Betsy and Bex are looking forward to this event.
All right. And I'm looking forward to seeing Bex there. So we're also looking forward to a little bit of resistance representation from Shmiwalaka, a.k.a. Megan. Megan, what's going on tonight?
Hey, not much. How are y'all doing tonight?
Well, the Force is fun on a Monday night when we're recording this. No, this is good. I'm excited. I'm excited to talk. Just hearing us get together and brainstorming on what we're going to do in the future is getting me really excited. So, and I'm also excited to introduce the next individual. She snuck up on me quite a bit the last several events to the fact where I have to talk to my therapist about it every week. Rachel, a.k.a. Vesper Grey, welcome back. What's going on, Rachel? How the hell are you tonight?
Yeah, Tom, I seem to have that effect on people. The therapist can thank me for the extended bills. But yes, woman of many names, also have been known as Lieutenant Rook, and you might see me as another name in this upcoming event. I'm not going to give too many spoilers, but let's just say that I believe the First Order is due for a win.
That's a tease.
That being said, a little bit of a tease. Also, another happy birthday is in order. My birthday happens to be tomorrow, March 2nd. That is actually why the Starcruiser opened on March 1st. They did not want to have to contend with such a large personality as I am.
This
So
is
the
well known.
Starcruiser went live on the 1st so that she could have her own day.
I'm glad you're able to stare down Bob Igor, and he blinked first.
Well, happy early birthday to you, Rachel, and our new character. I can't wait to, and I think Lias is going to have a few words to say to that individual. But certainly last but not least, Drush Rolstrek, I think is his name. But I do know Joe. Joe, what's going on, man?
Hey, I'm Joe, also known as Resh Drolik.
Yeah.
I and my droids will be back on planet. We will be hanging out. A number of gossipy gonks will be there to help spread the word. And there's always yet another broken down droid that Resh needs to get fixed up and going again. So he's there. He's ready to pull at his wrench and keep things going. Yet another hydro spanner. Keep those droids moving, oil baths and all.
You know, I went to Google Gossip Gonks, like you told me to, that really good series on Galactic Flicks, and I ended up in the wrong website. So thank you for that.
Yeah, that's you're not the first person that's happened to.
Yeah. Well, we should get off of my embarrassing moments and talk about the fun events that our project team has coming up. Some of you who are tuned in to us right now to be like, oh man, you've done our events in the past. You're excited to hear what's next. And I'm sure and I know there's a lot of you just based on our signups who are new to this, and we can't be more excited to just have you participate and play. So I'm kicking it over to Aaron to just tell you who the hell we are and what we've done to get to this point.
If I'm skipping any of the unfortunate incidents, including the criminal justice system, to get us to this point, no, we're so happy to have you all, like Tom was saying. Thank you for joining us. This is certainly this is a team effort, and it's something that we do because we love the Starcruiser, but also because we love getting together and creating stories together. That's something that can only happen with all of our players and with a team of people behind us. So this started out, I was not one of the sort of starting team, but I was involved in the first event. And our first event was really sort of a guided story walkthrough. And this was so much fun. I think we were all a little bit surprised with the amount of interest that we had behind this and how well received it was. And then we asked people, hey, what can we do better next time? And one of the things that we got most strongly was that people wanted to be able to choose their own destiny. And that's what we did for the next event. And moving forward, we've tried this same process. Let's try something, let's see what works, and let's iterate after we get some feedback. So that's what we're continuing to do. You will not be led around this time, just like you weren't for the past couple of events. It's going to be on you to decide where you want to go, what you want to learn, who you want to talk to. And with every new player, our players are the ones that make the story what it is, because you guys interact with each other and you're going to be the ones driving this event this time, just as you have been in the past.
It's all about you. Just as Ahsoka said to Din Djarin about Grogu, he must choose his own path, and you must choose yours.
The fate of the Force relies in our players' hands. I mean, there might have been a specific tease about that out on one of our videos for whatever reason. I'm not sure, guys.
Well, I want to point out that one of the things that's fun and challenging is in past events, we've had to deal with all kinds of unexpected things like torrential rain, for example. And data pads that sometimes didn't act the way we would have liked them to. And, oh, I don't know, Kylo Ren coming over and interfering with things. So one of the fun things about this is you choose your own adventure, not only because of the game we're playing, but because we're in an environment that we don't have control over. And that makes it really great to work in and really fun, because you never know what will happen next.
And for those of you who might know, I know we've gotten the question before, and Aaron did a really good job of like what you might be doing. You know, your tasks, you're running into characters, you're running into people who are participating or sending you off to do certain things. What are you looking for? Our upcoming event is entitled, Halcyon Legacy Continues, The Children of the Force. So, we're not going to get too into the weeds about story. I want you to check out our YouTube. That's where you're seeing this video podcast here. And go check out our old story videos from before to know what to expect leading up to the event. But I'll give you a little hint here. But Princess Leia might have left something on Batuu, and I think we were trying to get our hands on it. Or as Evant Verrick would say, get my grubby hands on it. So, what do you think, guys? You want to go looking for something for Princess Leia? Think we need some help?
I'm assuming it's a giant cinnamon bun, and I'm really excited.
Oh, if it's a cinnamon bun, then y'all are effed. I'm getting it first.
Well, Shmi has been working her way through the ranks, and this could really help her in the resistance to get some attention from the general.
Well, if Leia is interested in it, then that sounds like that. I mean, we don't know, but if this is about the Force, I really think that this probably should be in the hands of someone who knows what they're doing and knows how to use it. I don't know that this is best left just lurking around the outpost.
Hey, the Jedi had their chance, and the Sith are too corrupt. Lias has got it covered with the cause. You guys are all right.
Oh, okay, so just, trust a guy, just a guy.
I mean, he's just a hoarder. It's just the standard. It goes in the pile with all the other things.
Who are you again?
The guy fixing all the droids. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yeah, you're gonna probably sell it.
But when BD-72 breaks, I'll be there. Don't worry about it.
BD-72 does not break. He shines.
That's because I'm that good.
Ha, yes. I stiffed you on that invoice. But anyway, we encourage our players, new and old, to be your character, right? You're certainly going to see our characters shine. Even though it's not about us, it's about player, it's about the community, it's about what the cruiser is truly represented. And this has kind of taken off, just like Aaron had said, from what we had done originally. Now it's like its own thing. And this should be said, I should have said this up front, but we have absolutely zero connection to the Disney Corporation. We have zero connection to the Disney Company, Walt Disney Company. This is a free event. Obviously, you need admission to Disney's Hollywood Studios on these events, but we have no connection to Disney. So, and we respect their rules when we're on Batuu. I can't say that enough. But as our characters evolve, we want your characters too as well. If we've seen them before in the past, or if you're bringing new characters on, anything goes. It's all about creativity here.
And I just have to say, on behalf of Bex, she can't really do a lot. She's got to really keep kind of a low profile, so she's going to be relying on the players to help out and to be able to talk to each other and to maybe some other characters they'll meet during the course of the event, because Bex is going to be hiding in a corner somewhere.
And I think if there's anybody that feels a particular connection to the Force, I'm not going to say who you might want to check in with, but there is going to be a new presence on the outpost. Her name is Petra Vane, and it might be worth seeing if you can really prove yourself. This isn't going to be, oh, maybe, I can promise you that I totally 100% moved a rock one time. No, I'm going to need to see some evidence. Or Petra, rather.
Petra's going to need some evidence. So bring your forced birth certificate. So your forced
we
certificate.
don't actually approve of government documentation.
That's what I like to hear. Thank you. Appreciate that. Let your character run free. That's the whole point about 2, right? And that's exactly the spirit of the Starcruiser and the spirit of what we're looking to continue. If you have any questions that this may have not helped with, or questions that we haven't been able to answer before about these events, if you're kind of on the fence, like you don't know if you want to do it or not, shoot us a DM at our socials that are linked in this description, or comment down below on this video. We can certainly ask or answer them. What else have I missed here, guys? There's just so much I want to be able to say right now about this event, but I'm so very tight-lipped because I feel like I'm not trying to toot our own horn or anything, but I think we always push ourselves to the edge to go a little above and beyond that next event and that previous event. What's that next? What's next? What are we going to do next? It's fun.
I guess I just go for, droid guy going with the math of the with this event, our run is longer than the run of the original Halcyon. Obviously, they had far more shows, they had far more productions, but our end-to-end run is now longer than theirs.
And I would say there's nothing stopping any of our players from reaching out to our character social media. There's no time like the present to get involved.
Absolutely.
Agreed. You're going to start seeing more social media posts trickle out from our characters. You're starting to see it every now and again, so keep a lookout on it. Everything is linked in the description of this video. Every single character that we've had, even though they won't be at this event, you'll still see their page. Like, obviously, and this isn't part of the story, but Evant will not be there. For those of you who have made a connection with him, especially in the First Order in the past, unfortunately, he won't be a part of this event, but he sends his love to everybody as well. But still follow him, right? Evant, maybe you might see something from that page that might tip something for this next event. So the story will be rolling out. So, Rachel, is there anything else you can give us about your character? I'm really intrigued, and I'm trying to squeeze something out of you for the masses.
I see. Well, everybody was naming the qualities that they want in players. I guess I'll take the rest. Anybody who's maybe ever felt a little bit left out or maybe pushed to the side, come find me. I am perhaps cooking up something a little bit special. Like I said, there's some sides who just never seem to win. Some sides can just never get ahead in life, and I might be aiming to change that. So if you're up for a challenge, if you've ever been an underdog, or if you're just enjoying all of this seemingly pointless mystery, come find me.
Oh, I like it.
But not only the underdogs. What about just the straight up dogs? Is there something for the creatures?
Good segue.
Oh, yes. Sorry. I was seeing if my little friend was around. I think he's off flying in his X-Wing at the moment, but yeah, I think there's some critters on Batu who might be in trouble and need some help. So if your critter was able to join Porkin's crew last time, or maybe the critter just has a sense of adventure and is looking for something new to do, Porkins is always happy to welcome new teammates into his squad. So be sure to sign up ahead of time, and Porkins would love to have your critter.
This, for those of you who did not participate and you were thinking on the fence last time, you must. Okay? I could not stop hearing about this after the event. So on this podcast, kudos to you, Rachel, and everybody else involved in that last time. Nice job.
And if you did already sign up, but you find that you do have a either silicon-based friend who would like to join or have a critter that would like to join, feel free to go ahead and reach out through the link on the website, which you can find through any of our social media. And we would be more than happy to add a reservation slot for a companion.
Also, just a quick note, purely out of character, but your critter is going to need to be on planet more than 15 minutes ahead of the event start, because that was not my brightest moment. And even with all of my storyboards and everything else figured out, that was a challenge to get everything set up and completed before the event started. I believe I was a few minutes late to introduce my group, and I had a bag full of friends and critters, and I could not have done that without Megan and Betsy's help. But I would like to be maybe a little bit less sweaty and a little bit less rushed at the beginning of the next event. So the critters will need to be on planet a little bit earlier. And of course, we will let everybody know the timing when we get closer.
Right. And as I'm sure we've said a few times, but this will take place in the evening of May 24th. We will get the time as soon as possible. But it will be the evening. But bring your creature if you have one. It's gangbusters. People love it.
And if you know of anybody who you think might be interested in something like this, bring them along. We're open to all levels of players, whether you've done one or none. If you've done all the events, just come out and join us anyway.
Mm-hmm.
And
also,
in, you don't need to know very much Star Wars. I was thinking maybe you need to have seen like a trilogy. Pick whichever trilogy you want. But I think others are saying, you know what? You don't even need a whole trilogy. As long as you've seen a Star Wars, whatever that is, come on out.
That's even true. We've had other life forms. We have welcomed some Star Trek officers in the past. As I said, I will take anyone. So even if you are a fan of another sci-fi franchise, I'll take the Battlestar Galacticas. Brian has had me watching all of the Next Generation Star Treks. So I now know things and stuff about Star Trek.
We'll take brown coats if we have any of those in the audience. And Tom, is it true that we actually have a few spots left? We can try to stretch it as well if we run out, but I think we have a few spots left actually.
We do. There are limited spots available, but we could make it work if you want to bring somebody along. So.
And if you are a Farscape fan, come see Bex. She'll have something special for you.
Since everybody's sharing fandom, if you hate the Green Bay Packers, I like you. So.
Totally not. Okay, that's fine.
As someone who grew up in Wisconsin, I think Resh is going to have to go kick Lias.
Yeah, bring it. I'll fight Wisconsin tooth and nail.
Happy that my favorite quarterback got into the Hall of Fame on his very first vote.
There you go. This is also NFL talk, apparently. But we will wrap it up. We won't bore everybody with that. But we will wrap it up unless there's anything else anybody wants to share, as long as it's not from Zilla, who won't be at the event. Thank the maker. So I think we should end on that great news.
It's okay. I know you will get over. You'll heal as a person. It's going to be difficult, but
Aaron, I healed about 7 years ago. So
Lias will heal.
Thank you so much for checking us out. Thank you so much for participating. Thank you so much for signing up, giving us a like, saying, passing by. This has been great. Anything. Constructive criticism, it's been awesome. We couldn't do it without you guys. So stay safe out there. May the Force be with you, and we'll see you May 24th.
The Force is what gives the Jedi his power. It's an energy field created by all living things. It surrounds us and penetrates us. It binds the galaxy together.
You don't know the power of the dark side.